Hey guys, today we're doing a little bit of deck building. So, I had this great idea for a deck, and I'll show you guys. So, first we're going to start simple. And, well, I guess you'll get what I'm doing when I do it, whenever that is. So, first things first is we want to put in some Dark World cards, so we'll start off by trying, let's go with like Rainbow, Ceruli, Greppa. Might change these ratios around a bit. We want Genta. Maybe, I guess we'll put in one copy of Archives. Archives tends to do okay. In terms of card advantage, it's definitely not bad. So then we'll do 3 of Gates of the Dark World, and then let's go Brow. Let's go 2 Brow, maybe? Actually, yeah, whatever, that's fine. And then we have Snow, and that should be okay. And then I think we want copies of Blue Scent as well. And real quick, let's just actually put in a session, and let's do this, related cards here. And I forgot to put this in. So Greppa, Dragon Overlord of Dark World as well, and anything else we might want. And then Woos has this nice destruction effect. I guess we can maybe go Woo. I'm just really thinking about this, pondering. Is Woo's level good for this? I mean, depends, I guess. But yeah, I think this much should be okay. And then from here, we'll go ahead and add danger, right? Danger cards. So nothing exceptionally strange. I want one of Mothman. Don't really think I want to run more than one right now. This meta is not so friendly for Mothman. And then we'll just cap out on most of these for now, and then I'll do a hand test, I guess, in a bit. We don't really need anything like a called buy, so we're good in that front. So let's do a trade-in. Trade-in. And then let's do beginning of the end. And I'm not going to even bother going for 40 cards, probably, but I might still like do some cuts later for consistency reasons. Alright, let's draw 5. Not bad, honestly, right? There's a chance that, like, I hit Gates of the Dark World, but otherwise, yeah, this looks mostly fine. So this starting hand, I don't know. It's really hard to test these hands in my head because there's so much RNG here, but like in general, these hands look like pretty okay. I definitely do want to start with a danger in my hand, so let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not as many as I thought I had in here, but still very important that I have them, and we'll just finish off the Danger Dark World package first before I add in the spice. So, I don't know if you guys will see it coming, but you'll have to just wait and see, I guess. So, Dugaris, Soyuja. Let's go Apollosa. The zombie vampire, I think, seems good to me. And then, let's see. I probably won't do it. Let's go put in Hope Harbinger and Zeus, I guess, maybe? Actually, Dingirsu might be interesting as well. So that we can, like, maybe go, let's see. Ding, special summon, Ding effect, attack, and then we can actually rank up on top of Ding, and then go into Zeus. That's just the thing you can technically do. I don't know how many cards I need in my extra deck, so for now, we'll just go with it, you know? I believe it was Pain Gainer, right? Yeah, Pain Gainer. So now we can Pain Gainer over our, like, Dingirsu, I guess. And that should be alright. Hmm. So, what's next? Hmm. I think we have most of what we need, but I guess just in case, I'll put in a copy of Curious. Curious might come up, not 100% certain, but it might not, I guess, actually. And a card that will definitely come up is Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, but do I actually need to, like, link line to go, like... Oh yeah, I forgot an important one, Akashic. And then we want Muckraker, I guess, right? So, after that, we still have some slots. But we can go, like, Hita, so, like, let's say Ash on Duke-Garrus. Well, I guess it's not as good in this build because of how I made it, but I make Duke-Garrus, it gets ashed. I can go Hita, summon Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. That my opponent activated, and then we can probably go into something from there. I don't remember what the play I used to do was. So, a bit awkward there. Not super confident in this play, actually. So, let's do a bit more thinking. See if we have what we need. Alright, I guess this is probably fine. So, the thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to start by adding Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal is also an 8, which is alright for trading if, like, nothing else. Should be good. So, Gamma Seal at 2, I think, will do the job. And then we'll do Kyoto Waterfront, right? Or what was it? I don't remember. Whatever. Waterfront. Kyoto. Ah. Okay, whatever you say. And then next we'll add Genix Ally Birdman. We'll go with 3 copies. There's no hard ones for turn on this, might as well. And then that should help us out a little bit. And while we're at it, let's just throw in a copy of Baron. And then Ancient Fairy Dragon. And then you guys see where this is going. So the primary idea for this list, actually, is that Genix Ally Birdman plus any 4 is a 7, and that allows us to make Ancient Fairy Dragon. And then, real quick, I want to check this. Okay. This requires a non-tuner Dark Dragon. This is a Light Dragon, so we can't make Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Which is a little unfortunate, I guess, but it's fine. We'll manage. But, let's see. This is essentially a Gamma Seal Danger Dark World list. So, the primary idea here is actually that we'll be trying to bring out Gamma Seal on our end board. And of course, you can special summon Gamma Seal from wherever, but like not by its own effect, really. So the idea here is that we'll probably have the Gates of Dark World in circulation, so it's probably going to be on our field. And then we're going to be able to Ancient Fairy Dragon on top of this to search Kyoto. And of course the special summon a level 4 Lord Monster from your hand is not bad as well, because we'll be able to return our, like, Snow, if we summon Snow, for example, off of Ancient Fairy Dragon. And this is, of course, a ignition effect, right? So, we can sit on it, you know, wait a bit if we want. And Gamma Seal with Kyoto Waterfront is going to be pretty nasty, because I can definitely make sure that this is maxed out on counters, and Kyoto Waterfront can also search Gamma Seal. Reason I'm running 2 is that I might want to trade in one of them, or like I guess I might hit one of them off of a danger. So that's my primary concern right now, because Kyoto only adds from your deck, not from your graveyard. But like, for example here, we have 2 trade-ins, so we'd 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have Gamma Seal again. Hmm. That's pseudo unfortunate there. If we were to go for that, but I'd probably actually activate Nessie to try to hit the rainbow after like doing this, maybe. Well, whatever the case. There are a lot of 8s for trade-in now as well, so it shouldn't break like too super hard all the time. Like they're definitely like unplayable hands. Like if I have 1, 2, 3 of these, 1, 2, 3 of these, having like my hand be just rainbow and Grapha is completely unplayable, of course. Unless I get like a single danger, in which case it becomes maybe playable, unless the danger, like if I had Nessie and Nessie hits itself twice, you know, like Nessie hit Nessie and then like Jackalope hit Jackalope, there's no gameplay to be had, of course. But it should be fairly consistent to being able to like summon out Gamma Seal. The primary idea here is that I can summon it off of either trying attempted mills off of the zombie vampire, or we can use Saryuja. Saryuja just being able to special summon a monster from your hand, and Gamma Seal is indeed a monster that can be in my hand, you know? So then I would get a unkaijuable field because I have Gamma Seal, which is just a small little bonus. I don't think it actually mattered that much beforehand, but it's true. And then also, I get a Omni Negate that is not once per chain nor once per turn. And this is pretty strong because, for example, like, it's for every single card on the field, so if I have a Grapha just on the field, which is common enough, so I can, like, since this vanishes in field, right? It doesn't really... actually, maybe not. This vanishes, doesn't it? From your field. Well, that's still fine. If I have, like, kind of back row, we're mostly going to be looking at a session here, but if we had more Dark World cards like the other Dark World back row, if I activate Dark World Accession, that will send this from like field to graveyard, so that'd be like another counter. And I think we can definitely stack to 5 pretty fast each time a card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Yeah, on my turn I can definitely max it out to 5 counters on Waterfront. And then we can, I don't know how many counters we can realistically give this, but it'll help for sure. And we do have some destruction related effects. And Muckraker. I mean, of course, like Dark Ruler No More and stuff still works to break this board, but overall, this is a pretty strong, like, end board. If we have, like, a Gamma Seal in defense with, like, Graphite Dragon Overlord of Dark World, but even if we just have Gamma Seal, this is actually, like, fairly strong. Like, what are you gonna do? Super Poly me? No, that doesn't work. Are you a Kaiju me? Well, I already have a Kaiju, and the only way you could beat over my Kaiju, I guess, is pretty interesting. And Gamma Seal is not allowed to chain to Gamma Seal now that I know so, but yeah, unless you have like Jizukiru, Thunder King, like one of the stronger kaijus, you're not likely going to be able to run over my Gamma Seal. But these are not the ones that are really played for the most part. I believe like Gamma Seal, Radiant, and Godarla are way more commonly played than those two. Well, there isn't much of a reason to play like any of these kaijus like over Gamma Seal. The reason Gamma Seal is played is mostly because you don't care about the majority of Gamma Seal's effects. Most of the time when you're playing Gamma Seal, the reason being you just want to use this as a kaiju and you want to give them the one with the least attack, so you can like probably have the best odds of gaming your opponent. You'd go with, I guess, Gamma Seal, but like if Gamma Seal's in defense position, which is a bit of an oddity, only Thunder King and Jizukiru here would be able to beat over Gamma Seal. And of course, you'd be able to special summon it because I control Gamma Seal, which is a kaiju. So, a little odd there, but that's kind of how it is. And also, the levels are funky, being 9 and 10. I don't think these are really run. I think it was going to be Goddarla and Gamma Seal that are most commonly run, followed by Radiant, and I believe Radiant, the reason being it's a rare and it has less attack points than both of these, and it's like an okay small world bridge for like dark decks in general. Not a lot of cards have things in common with Radiant, except maybe Skullmeister, which no one plays anyways, but yeah. Theory-wise, this looks pretty solid to me, and I guess we can round out like the extra deck with one more card. Is there a card we need? Like, nothing I feel like is particularly needed, but I'd probably just round it out with like Dahark. Another reason I guess why I don't want to run Hita to an extent is that I have no targets for Hita in my deck. So whatever. This is probably good enough. And I'd call it a day here. There's no like good way to test this. Of course, here, like I guess I would Genta effect here. Genta effect to add the Gates of the Dark World, and then we can activate a Gates of the Dark World, banishing Genta, and then like discarding Snow. No need to use Cerulean yet, and then we would add a card off of Snow. I think Rainbow is good here, or Brow. So I would go like Rainbow, and of course we don't want to be seeing Genta again, which is unfortunate, but what our special summon Genta as well, and then we Gruffa, Dragon Lord of Dark World. Not the best, but whatever. So we have like 3 copies of the Gates of the Dark World. So I would probably discard, I guess, Gruffa, banish Snow, draw 1, Rainbow. And then now the issue is we don't have any, do we? Yeah, we only have Gruffa in the graveyard, so that leaves us in an awkward spot. Don't really want to banish Gruffa, and I can't banish either of these guys again. And I also have maxed out copies of the Gates of Dark World. So I can't just like return Genta, discard Genta, banish Genta. Alright, and then here we have a... Oh, it was almost a complete brick, but with Genta. So Genta effect to add the Gates of the Dark World, Gates of the Dark World. Probably just... We can go ahead and discard Snow, honestly. And actually I need to reread this. If you're summoning a Dark World monster this way, you can also discard monsters as material. Okay. So we can probably just go ahead and discard Gruffa and Cerulean when we banish like Genta and discard Snow, and also that allows us to draw 1. So then we'll probably use Cerulean effect, targeting Lucent. Lucent will then be able to special summon a Fiend monster from my deck to either field. And oh wait, that allows me to actually special summon like Radiant, which is funny. Just never really considered that, but I guess you could. Anyway, Lucent special summons probably Rainbow, and this would add a Session probably, and that's how I would do that stuff. And Gruffa the Dragon Overlord of Dark World would be on the field, I guess. But whatever. Where are we now? And then this is in graveyard. This special summons back, and then Genta should also special summon itself back. And we have Genix Ally Birdman now in our hand. So really should be on the field on the opponent's side, above the EMZ. And this is getting ridiculous to think about, isn't it? Also, how would the chain resolve? Oh yeah, okay, so all of these effects are mandatory, right? So Gruffa Target hit nothing. Okay, that's how that would work. And then Lucent special summons. All right, we could special summon another for like Genta. Honestly, another Genta to go for Dugaris as well. That was an option, but should you go like Rainbow maybe? And we can of course like use Gen X Ally Birdman here to start setting up Gamma Seal, but I would prefer a little more gas to start on that, but whatever. Actually, we can like return Lucent, I guess. Cerulea's on the field. So, like if I don't see the board state, it's pretty hard to do this, honestly. But like we can definitely get Gamma Seal out, I'm pretty sure. But I would prefer like to have a few more monsters on field before like setting up for Gamma Seal. So I'm not sure. But this is not hard once per turn either, so maybe we could put a few more synchros into the list. But I don't want the synchros to like clog up my field either necessarily, so that makes it extra awkward. Maybe we just need to throw in more Link monsters actually, and that might be the answer. But whatever, I guess. Oh, this one's pretty not bad actually. But it is a bit awkward to play this hand. Since it's all RNG, it's like really hard to deduce like how good this and how consistent this deck list will work. Because it's random. So, pretty hard, I guess. Well, if you guys want to see me actually test this list, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.